punt, a 28-yard run back for the statistical data. They're going to run it up the middle to Allison. Allison will get inside the 15-yard line, down to about close to the 10. They call it the 12-yard line. There's a Trojan cheerleader.
She's been on TV a lot, Jay. Producer must like her.
8 carries, 25 yards for Allison. He was the league's leading rusher coming in. 9:09 remaining. Going from that single wing formation. There's the snap. Allison again to the right side. Allison will get this time back to the line of scrimmage, maybe. And that'll bring up a third down at about 8. Third down conversions tonight, they are 0 for 5, which tells a story in itself. Ricky Rooker on the stop for Goodpasture, 158-pound senior. So Goodpasture will have it. Rather, Goodpasture will be defending. Third down and 8. Goodlettsville's football at the 12. There's the snap. Fumble in the backfield. Now going to hand off. Running around to the left side. That is Ken Breedlove. Breedlove trying to ball his way forward, and he'll be shy of the first down. Way shy. And let's see what they come up with now. We'll see it again. Kevin?
Myron Carter made a good play on this, cutting him back on the inside. He didn't let the guy get outside, and I think that was probably the difference.
Well, when you fumble the ball, the blockers are way out in front of him, and Carter and several of them are able to recuperate in time to keep it from a short gain. This is a big play.
Fourth down and 5. They are 2 for 4 in fourth down conversion attempts.
They've certainly had fourth down conversions, haven't they?
Going back to pass, the 1-yard line, and that's the first down and goal. Ken Breedlove was the man who made the reception, and the ball was right there. A fine pass by Kerry Patton, and we'll see it again.
I think the secondary boys are supposed to yell out pass ball, intercept, and they're yelling out pass ball, but they're not intercepting.
Ricky Rooker making the defensive play. First down and goal from the 1-yard line. Mark Carver, rather, on the defensive play that time. There's the formation, power out of the right, hand off to Allison, touchdown.
Hallelujah,
Allison.
they got 6. They've been trying.
They tried.
We'll see it again. Quarterback Patton hands off to Allison, and 6 points right there. 7:28 remaining in the third quarter, and the score now is Goodpasture 14 and Goodlettsville 7, or rather 6.
I'd like to mention the assistant coaches for Goodlettsville, Ernest Smallin, Douglas Newman, and Robert Brown are just a few.
There's the extra point attempt. It's up, and it is good. So with 7:28 remaining, Tom Griffin boots one up through the uprights, and the score now is Goodpasture 14 and Goodlettsville 7.
Jay, in third quarter, after we've said before, it's very important for the momentum of the team. The team that can come out of halftime and play good third quarter always has an advantage. Let's see if Goodpasture can be as fired up as Goodlettsville was.
A 13-yard drive and 4 plays, capped by the scoring punch of John Allison, and now it's 14-7. Goodlettsville again will kick off the second time in this period. Head coach, of course, at Goodlettsville, Ernest Smallin, been in football for 26 years, 19 years as the head coach.
He probably played in the single wing. That's what they were probably using when he was playing.
97 wins coming into the night, Tommy.
97 wins.
He needs this win to get 100 for the season, doesn't he?
Well, let's see, 97 and 1.
There's the kickoff, and it's going to go out of bounds.
That's 100.
I think you need to get 3 more.
Well, he can win tonight and the last game in a bowl.
That's right. There you go.
I wasn't born yesterday. I'm up on these things.
Todd Hunter is the man who kicked off, and they'll take it from the 40-yard line as it went out of bounds. And it'll be first down and 10, Goodpasture. That's the best field position right there that Goodpasture has had starting off a drive, Tommy.
You know, I think they've only got 4 first downs or something like that for the game where they had 14-0. They need to put something together, and they need to keep it on the ground.
Veer in the backfield, split backs, wide man to the right, quarterback Steve Santee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men on that front line for Goodlettsville. They're going to run around the left side. That's Myers. Gets out to the 45 and is run out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Jeff Piercy making the stop across the way, 5'11", 155-pound junior. Now Myers with 60 yards and 12 carries on the night.
Piercy made a good play keeping him inside there. He sort of warded off a blocker all the way down the line and made a good play on it.
Gain of, call it 7. It's 2nd down and 3.
Goodlettsville doesn't lack in the techniques of coaching. They're very well coached in techniques. They just had some fumbles and some mental mistakes tonight.
There's the play again. Back to pass goes Steve Santee to the right side to Denson again, and it's incomplete. Not a bad idea there, throwing the football to Denson, but just about overthrown as now Santee is 3 of 6 in the air for 77 yards. We mentioned the other coaching staff for Goodlettsville: Douglas Newman, Robert Brown, Buddy Brown, Ernest Ryman, Fred Lee, Richard Brown, and Frank Sweeney. And, of course, the head coach for the Cougars in his first year as a head coach, Jim Wilson, along with Ted Bloodworth, Charles Ball, John Hudson, and Kyle Bills.
That's a special game for Coach Bloodworth, Jay. He graduated from Goodlettsville High School.
1 of 5 in third down conversion attempts for Goodpasture. They'll have a 3rd down and 3 confronting them at the 46-yard line. They've got to get almost to the 50. Here we go. Wishbone in the backfield. They're going to run it around, option to the right side, and he's hit. But flags are down upfield. The quarterback was really wrecked up. Steve Santee. Tom Griffin made that first initial hit for Goodlettsville, and we'll see it again, but let's see what the call is going to be. Let's watch this play again first of all, Kevin.
Boy, I tell you what, if he gets up after this play, he's something. He grabbed his face mask, it looked like to me, and one of the players was trying to help Santee adjust his face mask. But they're talking to Goodlettsville. It looked to me like it was a face mask call.
So we'll just have to see. Let's go down on the field
and see what it is. It's not going to be, though.
You got holding, offense, decline, 4th down.
So a 3rd down conversion attempt, and they fail. So now it's 4th down, and Goodlettsville chooses not to let Goodpasture to run another play, and they decline the holding penalty. So Darrell Denton will come in and punt the football away once again. Rather, Darrell Denson. Denson standing at the 30-yard line. Terry Tatum deep for Goodlettsville. Long count, trying to pull somebody off sides. They do not. Denson gets the foot in the football. It's a fine kick, spiraling down to the 15. Taking it, runs up to the 20-yard line, reversing his field, and is thrown down to the turf at the 24. A 39-yard boot and a 6-yard return as Goodlettsville will take it from their own 24-yard line, trailing 14-7.
Goodlettsville is a very young team. Coach Smallin commented on this before the season started. They've done a real good job. They're 6-2. They only have 3 starters on offense and 3 starters on defense that are seniors.
Let's go from that single wing once again, it looks like. 2 men in the backfield who could get the football. Patton gets it, and he'll give it off to the wing back coming around, running the football, Breedlove. He'll get out to the 30-yard line, perhaps a little farther. Close to the 1st down, but shy. 2nd down and 3. Myron Carter on the stop for the Cougars.
You know, Myron Carter's only played 2 years of football in his entire life. He played in the 9th grade, sat out 10th grade, and he came out this year as a junior. That's the only experience he's ever had in football.
6:03 remaining in the 3rd. 14-7, and what looks like is going to be a thriller from Goodlettsville. Handoff is going to go to the man on the right side, John Allison. I think he got the 1st down. He did. So Goodlettsville comes up with 1st down number 6 on the night.
Allison's only a sophomore, and he's only 5'7", 150 pounds, but he's one of their spark plugs for the team, and he's around for 2 more years.
Mark Carver on the stop for Goodpasture. Clock running, 5:41 remaining. 3rd quarter, 14-7. Cougars leading the football. Trojans with the football, however. Terry Patton back to pass. He's in trouble. Now going to throw it up there. Complete to Breedlove. See where they'll mark the forward progress.
It's a big
Bring
hit
it back
by
to the 40-yard line. And Tommy, let's look at it again.
Denson was giving him a lot of pressure, and Patton just sort of had to throw it. I thought maybe he'd thrown it up the grounds, but it was completion, and Mark Carver made a good hit on him. I don't see a hell on